Yeah, back touch.
Yeah. So is it all they come?
Yes, Taj, you are here.
Yeah. So I think we were discussing about wireless local area network. Okay. This wireless area network links the two or more devices on short distance are using wireless distributed methods. So provide using to access the internet. So I think you might know about it, right? This is your wireless modem. Okay. So where we are connecting, it is connected for the internet. So where share your all the devices, maybe wired or wireless. I think for every home, I think we are using this connection, right? These are wireless connections. It is a form of LAN within the limited area like homes, schools, and computer labs. You can use these devices for the wireless as well as by default it will give 4 ports. Okay, with the wireless, depending upon the single band or dual band. The wireless router will come under your two devices, two bands. Okay, the first one is your single band, and second one is your dual band. Okay, your single band supports 2.4 gigahertz. Okay, and dual band supports your 5 gigahertz. It supports you up to your 5 gigahertz. Okay, for dual band, guys, remember it will support both 5 and 2.4 gigahertz. It supports both, especially for the dual band. Okay, I don't know how which band we are using at home. So right now at home, so I'm using the dual band where it supports your 5 gigahertz and 2 gigahertz. Remember, your 5 gigahertz is nothing but your 5G internet. Okay, your 4G is nothing but your 2.4 gigahertz of your frequency range. I think right. You know about 5G and 4G, right? Fifth generation and fourth generation internet connections. Almost so in India already 5G has been implemented. So most probably in next year we're expecting all 5G for the all wireless communication, guys. Because I have the many students in Africa. Okay, so still they are using 4G wireless. That too limited access. So 100 Mbps is a high is a good speed there. So there was in Ethiopia. So the ISP itself, the ISP correction maximum seen 1 gig speed. So now they are migrating to your 5G wireless network. This is very huge potential, guys, in the market now because everybody has become uh, digital now. Right, digital world now. Already a digital world has been implemented. Every people need required your ISP connections. Okay, so Wi-Fi wireless fidelity is the best technology for your WLAN, which has range up to your 100 meters. Okay, so WLAN is often used in the cities, connecting network into two or more building without installation your wide links. No need to connect because best example is at our office, guys. So actually implemented, I think it is in 12th floor. We can see your racks where we can see so wireless access points, okay, and wireless controller. Okay, wireless controller are available. So in one of the rack, okay, from where all the Wi-Fi is connected for your routers, for the ISP routers. This is your ISP thing, ISR router. In the packet tracer we are using, right, 4331 router. Have you seen, guys? Internet service router, guys. In the packet tracer, Cisco packet tracer, we can see, because most I'll use this only this router to configure that. So your Wi-Fi, okay, has become more popular technology that allows the electronic device to exchange their data wirelessly using the radio signals over the computer's network, including your internet. So right now we are using that radio signals, guys. Your radio signals. So wireless network has a limited range. Okay, we have to remember the remaining as per these things. So up to 100 meters. Wherever you shift gas, it automatically it will shift your wireless network. So as we can see, so I think when you go to office, whenever you take your laptop, okay, from 11th to 12th, 13th, 4, automatically get connected. So when you cross your 101 meter, okay, then your laptop is trying to check which is the nearest access point. We can see, right, these devices which is there on the roof. We can see at the office. If you visit the office, check this is like every, I think they have kept around seen I think 20 meters, I guess. So 20 meters they have fixed the access point. So each access point is connected to your wireless controller, and wireless controller is connected for your ISP router. Okay, wherever in nearest laptop is automatically is going to connect it, which is already pre-configured in your laptop. Whenever you roam anywhere, okay, within the building, within that range is going to connect automatically. The typical wireless access point use 802.11b or 11g with the stock antenna might be range up to 32 meters to 95 meters outdoor. It support this much of range. The good thing is, guys, if you check internet speed at the office, so it will support up to when I check, I think 400 to 500 Mbps speed. If you want, you can check, guys. Whenever you visit, I think Anjay is visiting tomorrow, right?
Yes, that's.
Yeah, so please check, Anjay. Once if you're done with the assessment, check if you go to Chrome, check the internet speed. Means the Wi-Fi I'm talking about. So what speed I have got 500. So I had checked in wired.
You want me to
Wired
browse
connection.
the Wi-Fi speed, right?
Yeah,
You want me to browse the Wi-Fi speed, right?
check internet speed. If you check in Google, okay, it will show you test the speed. So I had test. I had test up to 400 to 500 Mbps it will come. Both your download and upload. So download it will come around 400. So upload it will come around 300 Mbps, which is very good, right?
Yes.
So because of the devices like your Meraki, guys. So Meraki is a separate company, guys, which has acquired by Cisco. Cisco captured this Meraki. Okay, so the competition for the Meraki now, Cisco Meraki now. The competition for these devices is your Aruba network. They have very good access point. Like this, we have a lot of devices, guys, like Supers is there, Supers Firewall is there. Your Huawei Chinese devices, wireless devices. Okay, so most of the routers, guys, at your home. Okay, so what we are getting wireless devices at home, guys, all are made in China. So even most of the devices, even the firewall also it is manufactured, even Apple phone from China. So wireless fidelity standard, guys, this is quite very important, guys, to remember these points. So based on this IEEE standard, okay, the cost of the device will vary. The cost of your devices, wireless devices I'm talking about, will vary. If you see 8.2.11, okay, this is a world one. Maximum throughput is 2 Mbps. Maximum distance send and receiving nodes of the access point is 150 feet. 11B is support your 11 Mbps. So it support up to your 30 feet. So now on the 8.2.11 AN, okay, AG 11G, okay. So in my, I think I had checked in my Apple laptop. Okay, I think I have got 11 EAG, so which will support up to 1 gig speed. Why this is quite very important, guys. Suppose your device doesn't have the capability, it will support up to only 100 Mbps. Okay, you are taking the connection for 1000 Mbps. So no point, right? You are getting only 100 Mbps because your device port, okay, device port throughput should be also your 1 gig. Remember this. So in our laptop, guys, what laptop has shared to you all the guys for MTT. So it has 1 gig, guys. I'll show you that right now. I will access my wireless router now, guys. We'll do some demonstrations. It's quite very interesting to see. I think you might understand how the wireless is going to work. There will show you some important points. Remember, guys, the cost of the devices will depending upon you this IEEE, guys. 802.11 AN, and these are the world one. So as I talk about A, develop after AB. So maximum throughput is 54 Mbps. Okay, not comparatively popular with 11B. It's support of up to 150 distance. Maximum distance 150. 11G maximum throughput 54. It support up to 300 feet. Latest Wi-Fi 16 use IEEE AX standard. So I think this was talking about, I think my is AG. Even we can check this in laptop. This laptop also, your office laptop, Dell laptop, right? All of you. All you got Dell laptop, right? So it will support up to 1000 Mbps. 1000 Mbps throughput. Even say for the mobile, guys, if this your mobile Wi-Fi is supporting this IEEE standard, okay, so it by default is going to support your dual band. You can see in your mobile phones, it's going to support your 4G and 5G as well. In some mobile, 5G is not going to support. Only 4G is going to support. Some devices, especially the Android, I think in 6 and 7, so it will support only 4G. It will not support 5G. Okay, Android 9, so 9 to I think 12 is going to support 4G and your 5G as well, both. So metropolitan area networks. So area networks are typically wireless networks that connect several wireless local area network. And next generation, as I was talking about here, so WiMAX is a typically wireless MAN, and it is described by your IEEE.16 standard. So they'll fix the tower in each area. Okay, so where it is connected for your wireless controller, your WiMAX. So I think in India, I think a few cities already installed. Has seen in Delhi. Okay. Delhi also, I think, has seen around 10 areas they have installed this. You can see, right? I think wireless internet access. Okay, so in Bangalore also they are installed where we can see. So in as seen in railway station. If you go to railway station, guys, we can see we can free wireless, guys, free Wi-Fi. Are you aware of this one, guys?
Yes, Taj.
Okay, so there we can get, you can enter your mobile number for authentications. Okay, so there we'll get your free Wi-Fi. Wireless networks known as your wireless, okay, local looping, WLL. Okay, wireless local looping can reach effect transfer rate up to 1 to 10 Mbps within the range of 4 to 10 kilometers. So which make usually mainly for your telecommunications companies. Is for those people is required. So what they're going to do, they use this, they install this device where is going to support 4 to 10 kilometers. For those telecommunication, because they need to check each and every line, right? They need internet access. Without internet, so they can't do your any troubleshooting part. So Wi-Fi Max. Okay, so what is Wi-Fi Max, guys? Worldwide interoperable to your microwave access. Microwave access. Refer to the broadband wireless network based on LTE 802.16. Okay, these remember, guys. We can see this latest devices. Okay, I think in Apple phone, I think 12 or 13 has seen this speed, where is going to support, I think, almost 1 gig speed. So which ensure compatibility and interoperability between the broadband wireless access points. So your WiMAX supports consists of your WiMAX based on station and WiMAX receiver. So depending upon your capacity and throughput, but it will give the maximum bandwidth. What are the services we can see in WiMAX? So non-line stay services. So this is Wi-Fi short services here and small antenna on your computers connected to WiMAX tower. In this mode, use the low frequency range 2 gigahertz to 11 gigahertz, similar to the Wi-Fi. A small organization, a small computer at your home network, so we can use this. But it is very accurate. There's a very good advantage of your WiMAX. Line of site services is a fixed dish antenna point to the Wi-Fi Max tower from roof tower of the pole. Okay, so I think this we can see, guys, in traffic signal in Bangalore. You have seen in Wi-Fi camera. Okay, they have some small antenna. The signal with the camera. How many people have seen? We can see now the signal of the red signal also when they are changed to the heart symbol. Okay, so on that time we can see this Wi-Fi, this one. So it has the range. It will be fixed in the pole or this thing. I think most has seen in MG Road, Brigade Road, in Jayanagar. Some of the areas has seen this device already. They have installed it. Means live we can see the traffic. Live we can see the traffic, which will capture. Okay, this device is so accurate, guys. So this also, I think it is there in Dubai. Is installed everywhere. Dubai and Qatar also has seen this device is installed. So what is the good thing, guys? The Wi-Fi speed, like WiMAX speed, is very faster than India speed. If you check this thing, because if any traffic jump, okay, a signal jump. So this will capture your number plate. Okay, then it will ping to your database, DB. Ping to your database, it will gather the information with the name. It will send the email and message to your mobile number about your fine and signal jump. You have to pay, or automatically it will detect from your account, your bank account. I don't know how many people are aware of this one. This wireless, this one, it will capture when you jump the signal, it will capture your number plate. Okay, it will connect to your database with the car number. Okay, so automatically it will generate your invoice and it will send to your message and with the photo. Means you cannot talk any argument like in India. If they charge 500 rupees fine, 1000 rupees fine means then you try to give 50 rupees and try to manage. So it is not at all possible here. Because imagine this device will does the job for traffic police. Understood, guys?
Hi, Taj. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
One request, actually, precisely, my aunt has been hospitalized a day before yesterday because she's a kidney patient and also have some urological problem. So yesterday the urologist asked me to take a blood test, so I did that, and now I should get the blood test report from there and should submit to the doctor within 1 o'clock. So is it possible to leave the session with your permission?
Yeah, Ajay, no issues. For my side, no issues. So we can
Yes.
go ahead. Just message to Anshika. So I'm leaving. Just I have some medical emergency with your cousin or sister. So we can go ahead. No issues.
Because I have to log in by 2 p.m. by today itself for my safety. So that's what I'm having problem.
So you are again at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, again log in. Have to come back to the room and also log in. So
Okay. No issues, Anjay. So just you can carry on.
yeah, thank you.
And just message to Anshika that you're leaving for some medical emergency.
Okay, over Teams, right?
Yeah, our teams, no issues. Maybe in the group or personal also we can send. In separately also we can send to Anshika.
Okay, I will let her know.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. No issues. Thank you.
Okay, then I'm leaving now.
Yeah, sure. Can go carry on.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. So let's light side connections, strong more stability. So it's able to send a lot of data. Okay, with the favor error. It uses a higher frequency with range of reachable for the possible 66 gigahertz, which is sufficient for traffic. This is the wireless wide area networks. You can see there's TV network satellite uplink. I think you might seen this tower, right? This satellite range. Okay. And this is the repeater tower. This is a mobile tower, how it is get connected with the satellite. And remember, guys, totally satellite, we cannot depend on guys. Right? All wireless communications, we cannot do depending upon your satellite communications. Okay. We cannot depending upon your satellite communication, guys. So remember, most common, all mobile phones are connected with the wireless wide area networks. As you know that nowadays we are using this one, right? We have the everything tower in your area, which is connected to the satellite. This is what we are using. Maybe I think you are using Airtel or Jio or any BSNL connection. Major network technology, I think nowadays we are using so GSM, so Global System for Mobile Communications. So GPRS, I think you might know about it, General Packet Radio Services. So UMTS, Universal Mobile Telecommunications for the international dial-up services. And this is also we can see most of your through internet we are using the calls, right? Okay, I think that is called VoIP. Right? Any idea about VoIP, guys?
Something voice over internet protocol.
Yeah, voice over internet protocol.
Voice over internet protocol. This is called voice over IP. So voice over internet protocol. I think in the office I have seen the Cisco.
Cisco phones. Yeah.
Cisco phones have seen, guys?
Yes.
In the cubic. Okay. That is called your wipe phone. Okay, that's the best example for these devices, guys. UMTS, Universal Mobile Telecommunicators. So where it will allow you for your local and international calls with a very cheap rate. Very cheap rate, guys. You can make the calls, right? So now the current market, guys, this entire wipe has been come down. We can say completely collapse down now. Because this IP phone, it has been replaced into software where you can install in your laptop. Okay, this course will call the collaboration. You're aware of this one, guys?
Yes, touch.
Collaborations, CCNA, CCNP collaborations. This has been come down entirely. So this IP phone has been replaced to the software based. So competitor for this wipe was, I think, AVAYA, I think, Avaya. I think you are using the Avaya phone, I think, to call to your customers. Huh?
Yes, Taj.
Jabber, yeah, Cisco Jabber. I think Avaya you're using for this phone, and this is the best example also for your UMTS. Okay, so where even for your mobile data also from your local ISP also we can able to connect. But same thing there also you must require the VPN. Through VPN also, whatever you send the mail, calls, you are talking to the customer, all the traffic will moving toward the VPN, guys. That is your site to site or site to remote. So GSM and GPRS, okay. So is a digital mobile telephone system used in Europe and other part of the world. Okay, and GSM and GPRS is general packet radio service is a packet based on wireless communication service that provides continuous connection to the internet for mobile phone and computers. I think this we can see our your Airtel and or what other service provider available in India, like your Airtel. Any other guys like your BSNL? Like your Geo, a lot of service provider also there in Bangalore. We have Act, you have Spectra connections, and some local brand, your Tata. Tata also they have come up with broadband, fiber. Everything is already replaced, guys. Fiber, almost all. So only I think Act people still they are migrating to fiber now. So which is going to support your GPRS. So any more question, guys, here? So that we jump for some labs here. Any question, guys? Can I access my Wi-Fi router, guys? Connection is not secure. No problem. Okay, admin and password. So I can able to log in. Yeah, this is my home router, guys. Wireless router, which is D-Link. You can see you can able to do this all feature, guys. So URL filtering. So we can block access to unwanted website by URL address. Okay, so we can check this. We can able to filter this. Just enable and block the URL, whichever the URL you want to block. Right now I can't see any URL, especially the websites, whichever you want to block. You can able to block by address or by client filtering, by device name. All devices are device from the list. So we can add the list if you want. Like if you want to add the list, you can able to add your list. Just before that, we have to enable this. So then we can able to list out all your URLs. Okay. If you want to block any one of the URLs, we can keep it. This is a basic level of security, guys. It's a basic level of security. These are like default DNS from this D-Link router. Restriction of the wireless client access. Okay, so here we can able to filter your based on your MAC. Okay, so as we can see, MAC filtering. So both I made it off. I don't want to make it on. Okay, so where I have got 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz speed. Both speed, like if you want to add the MAC address, we can able to block. Just add the MAC address, whichever you want to block. Right now, this is my MAC address for my mobile phone and this thing. Okay, so we can see, guys, we can see a lot of list of this thing, which network you can allow, which network we can able to block. We talk about 5G, so we can able to check. Okay, see 5G, there is no connectivity. I don't want to block this, or we can use based on your host number. So connection of multiple devices. Select the port to connect to the multiple device. Okay, so as we know that, so right now I have 4 LAN ports we can see. Okay, and this is my LAN port 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so right now I think I have connected to this. So you are on this port. It's talking about, can you see? You are in this port. If you check here, this LAN port is I have not connected. Right now I connected for the LAN port 3. And this is Wi-Fi 2G2 is not active. Okay, so 5G, you can see this guy is active. So 1 second, guys. I think Anshika is calling me. Okay, guys. So let's continue the session. Can you able to see my screen, right, guys?
Yes, Taj.
Yes, Taj.
Yeah. So this is the LAN port. I have the 4 LAN ports and 2 this in Wi-Fi 2G is not active. I don't know why. 1 and 2. So I have the 4 Wi-Fi, but right now I am using only this 1 and these 2 I am using it, which is sufficient. Okay. So wireless printer also we can connect. So print server, your DLNA. Because remember guys, so my D-Link Wi-Fi router has got a different dashboard and you might be getting a different dashboard, right? Don't get confused. The function are same. You can connect your Wi-Fi server also, or your this printer you can connect. Configure the printer connected to the USB port to the device and share using your LAN users. So we can able to connect where all people can use this Wi-Fi printer. We can able to configure the enable printer server. Just we need to connect using the USB. Right now I don't have any printer. Okay, so torrent client. So you can use your device to exchange files via a BitTorrent protocol. So if you connect the external storage and configure your torrent, suppose I can able to connect my storage, the external storage device directly to the Wi-Fi. So where we can store directly to your, when you download directly to store your external storage. That also we can able to configure. There is no connected storage and not connected any storage devices. So device informations. So here it will show you like which are the devices about these details. So Wi-Fi status is on, broadcasting is on, and this is my SSID where I have given. And then PS current pre-share key, which I was talking about. And this is a software which I enabled, like right now not required. Save 9 devices. If you want, we can use it. Okay, so as we can see, guys, this is what quite I want to explain. We can see this port support up to 1000 Mbps. Okay, 1000 Mbps is going to support. So right now I have connected wireless. If you talk about Wi-Fi 5 gigahertz into 2.4 gigahertz. So SSD I have given different name. Okay, so AROUSH Solution, this is private limited, and this is different name, and this is different name I have given. And uptime 1 day. Okay, so yesterday I on this morning I on this device mode router. Okay, enable LED. So if you want to off the LED also we can make it. I don't want because I want to see the LEDs whether it is active or not. So remember guys, so right now this is firmware we should update guys. So frequently we have to update. This is quite very important guys. So as you know that we are using all the Wi-Fi routers at home. So make sure that your firmware should be latest update. I think it is up to date now. Is absent on the remote server. We check. I don't know why. Okay, how we can check, guys? We can check this copy and paste D-Link router. From there, we can download and we can select the file. We can do it that one. So let me check this one. We can upload this. Like if you want, let me check. Even I think I have not downloaded this. So we can update this in UK. Can you notice, guys, is telling something. So do not upgrade firmware on the D-Link product over the wireless connection. So attention, the firmware is engineering for the Indian product only. So he's talking about this new product. Let me check what is my DIR 825. (825) ESE G1. ESE G1. Okay, I think it is not there in the list. 825. You can see the series number and download and upgrade, guys. It is not in the list. Okay, I cannot upgrade this one. Maybe I think I need to replace because it's the old router now. Let me check this later. Just I want to show you that we can make sure that you just upgrade your firmware, guys, to avoid your attacks, because so your devices has got vulnerability, so you may get attack at any moment, guys. It's recommended to keep upgrading your firmware. Okay, so connection type dynamic it has taken. Okay, this is IP address, guys, which dynamically I got from ISP. This is the local IP address from where I'm getting it. This is IPv6 addressing. Wireless connection to wired is 1. I just connected only one right now. That is wired, which is this laptop, and 2 wireless devices has been connected. About the summary, I think it's showing the same thing. So initial configuration. Okay, to configure the initial configuration, guys, so please, I don't want to do the reset, that is a factory reset, okay, which is going to disconnect the internet now. Okay, so when you want to configure the initial configuration, okay, so most of the Wi-Fi router it starts from 192.168.0.1 or 1.1. Okay, so there we have to configure your SSID, your password for your 4G and 5G network. And statistics we can see. Okay, so this is what is quite very important to understand, guys. So network statistics right now, these are the list of LAN connectivities as given. A 2 gigabytes, 6 gigahertz, receiving and sending, guys, from IP address, this IP address. So dynamic 192.168.55.101 to this IP address he has given. So when they have on yesterday on this router 7 hours 4 minutes, so it will give all the details. And still yesterday, so how many bytes are received, how many bytes I have sent. You can see this all details, like from 2G how much I have sent, for 5G how much I have received and sent. Okay, now DSCP. So we can see from DSCP. So this is the list of name where the device is connected here. So these are the IP address which they have issued by DSCP. And this is the IP address for my mobile phone. This is the IP address for one more IP address. And this is the NTT. This is the number, guys, a laptop which I got the IP address. Can you see? So NTT 3F7K9. And this is the IP address which we got 0.26. And this is the MAC address. So when did I on? Okay, 23 hours. You can see expiring 24, 23, 4 or 50. Please keep changing these timings. And this is one of our Android phone has been connected, which has issued 35. So automatically how it will give the IP address. So who is this guy? 18. I want to know who is this guy. 18. So the devices. Let's see. I'll check this later. We can see, guys. Unknown name. It shouldn't be like this. I'll check this later. Okay, now routing table, guys. Can you see? This is quite interesting to see here. So he has configured the dynamic from right default routing. Okay, destination any network. Gateway is 192.168.55.1. Subnet any subnet. Okay, UG and your metric is 100. Default metric has given. So LAN is 0.0.0 and gateway is 0.1 and subnet mask. Can you see? So they have configured with the default routing. Right, any network, any mask. Okay, gateway is 0.1. And same thing here. 55.network has been configured. And this is your multicast IP address for 2 VLANs. And this is 2 for your IPv6. Very simple. I think this is default routing is pre-configured in the router, guys. If you want to check the clients now, so we can see this is a list of clients when have connected. So as you can see, this is I have connected with the LAN. This one, and this is your wireless LAN. Okay, these two mobile phone. The laptop which I am using right now for this training, so it is connected by your LAN. So port states. So right now, as I told you that I am using port number 3. Okay, transfer received in megabytes. So 3160 has been sent and received 1107. So right now, these two ports I'm not using it. So multicast group. So I'm not using this multicast 228.0.0.8 239.255. So I think I need to change this one. Let's see multicasting. So client and session, guys, remember. So this protocol, almost all we are using TCP. Can you notice? All we are using here TCP. The port number is 80. That is internet. And destination is 26. As we can see, destination is 26 IP address, destination port. And this is not the standard port number, guys. This is the uniquely generated by the router. Now connection setup. That WAN, if you want to configure WAN, you can configure, which is not required. Don't do any interaction for the default gateway, guys. So it may disconnect your internet connection. So the WAN, like as per your requirement, you can configure for IPv4 or your IPv6, like whichever you want. Right now, we'll deal with only IPv6. It's a given starting 0.22, 0.254. Like static, if you want to give static also, we can give. Right now for this laptop, it has taken 26. So I can change this static IP address. In order to assign an IP to the MAC address, select the device from the list and we can connect. Like if you want to add, we can add it. IP address and MAC address. We can copy and paste the MAC address and we can give the host name. For that PC, always it will issue only that IP address. It will not change. Same thing, has static IP address, how we are giving, right? Same thing here. For Wi-Fi reserve, I don't want to, for WAN reserve, we can reserve this. Dynamic internet, you want to give, I don't want to implement this. Backup connections, can give dynamic, same thing, only one line we have. So check interval in 10 seconds, timeout. This is the timing, it's not mandatory. If you want, we can give it. So you come to the wireless basic setting. Same one, so we can see right now given this country India. Okay, so SSID I have given the company name. Okay, and if you want, we can hide this. Okay, no more will come to know this internet access. You can hide. And here guys, wireless mode. So remember, can you see here? This is the list of standard where you can get. So I selected that 11 B, G, and N. Okay, mix with this because I have got a lot of devices at home. So like Apple phone also I have Apple laptop because their bandwidth throughput is different. They will work in 11G, I think 11G. If you select other option, okay, is not going to take this. If you select GRN, okay, whichever the G devices are there, only those people can able to communicate. And same thing for 5G. Here also I have taken, see, this concept has taken. So EAC, EAG and mixed all. So make sure guys, your the password always keep changing every month guys. Recommended. Right now I have given my password. Okay, Taj Singh easy password I have given. Keep changing guys. I do that every 1 month, sometimes 2 months. And these are the list of the Wi-Fi clients. Okay, so WPS control is already enabled here. I don't know to make changes guys, otherwise my internet wireless will get disconnected. Right now I'm connected with the wire. So let me check the wireless has got any interruption. Yes, it is connected. I don't know to make any changes guys. Just I'm showing that the wireless router, wireless, what are the things, parameters I'm explaining that. This is multimedia. So mechanism for improve the Wi-Fi network performance, it recommended to for the users not to change the specific value mode. Okay, let it take auto. It don't changes anything here. And come to your client. So I think this also not required guys. So which select the network from the list. Okay, connect from the hidden network. I don't want to do that changes. And see, these are the list of Wi-Fi nearby guys. Near my home, these are the list of people. I will tell you one thing very interesting. These guys, right? Little boy. I think my backstreet network. They're using 2 point. So this network I have entered one day. This guy don't know. Look at the names like Satma, Little Boy, Fat Man. How it is hidden? cast which look at the name, how they are giving. Connecting to the network, I don't want to connect this any network gas. Okay, create like shaping of your client. So we can add the rules. Okay, maximum like bandwidth controlling gas. Okay, so downloading and uploading how much you want. Okay, so we can do that. Okay, right now for the select the MAC address from which PC. So we can do that right now. I don't want to do this. So I've taken like most of the auto and don't take the default setting as always remember. Default setting is not recommended. Okay, so even for the mobile phone also. MAC filtering, we can block the MAC address, whichever you want. You can add the rules to the MAC. Okay, for the 5G or 2G, like whichever you want, you can add the filter. Right now, I have not added any filter, which is not required here. Smart adjustment to the Wi-Fi client. Okay, what it does, design for the wireless network based on the several access point of the router. If the function is enabled for all access point, so this is used when we have a lot of 2-3 access point. Then we can use this one. Okay, so this all your wireless printer, USB storage, and your wireless modem. If you talk about the advanced, okay, in advanced, we have like virtual VLAN. Okay, VLAN tag. Okay, VLAN 1, 2, 3. We can connect it right now. If you want, we can connect it. Simple network protocol. The contact information to the administrator. So DNS, I am not configuring any DNS as of now. Which is not required now. Okay, DDNS also not required. If you want port setting, we can do it. So we can, which are the like status of this port, all are auto negotiate. So all will support up to your 1000 Mbps. Okay, wide area network also thousands. These are on. So reviewing all 3 ports, still I am not using it. So bandwidth control, we can limit. See, we can limit this bandwidth limit. I have given enough. Okay, 1 kHz, 1000 Mbps. I have given enough. I don't want to do this. Okay, let it take maximum bandwidth. Remaining all ports, we can control the bandwidth also. So traffic segmentations, we can divide your traffic guys. Right now I'm not using any lot of these things. Right now 5 or 6 devices connected. Used to restrict the traffic from one port to the other port group. Select the port for which the traffic is allowed. I don't want to do any changes right off now. Let's talk about the routing. Okay, no route created. Okay, so auto, destination and mask. Okay, we can give the mask. It will, can you see guys? So mask, it will come automatically. Depending upon, okay, is what you want to configure. Dynamic for which VLAN we want to configure. Destination network and mask and gateway. And give the metric. Okay, so as we can see, the TR069 client has taken automatic and auto configured service setting. So because when you got any issue with the internet, okay, remotely they will access, they will do this. So as we can, they have given the password Spectra ECS, and here given some so that they can access. If you got internet issue, remotely they will access, they will do this one. I don't want to do any changes here. Even remote accessing also we can do it. Okay, so here we have to give the IP address. We can change the IP address. so that like remotely you can able to access this router. Lot of feature, that's the reason I told you to log in, guys. We can see a lot of features, right? So let's talk about this one, firewall. Okay, IP filtering also we can do it. Okay, add filtering, like which one you want to add. Okay, deny. So deny to whom? Okay, it will ask you the IP address. Range. Okay, we can block them. Like IP address, DMZ, okay, a virtual server, your DMZ network, okay, MAC filtering, URL filtering, your DOS, this in production, okay, and system configurations also we can do it. We can take backup of this configuration, what are the things we did. And even we can do your firmware upgradation, which I was talking about. And logs, as we can see, these are the list of log, guys, where I have done this. When I log in, what time I log out. So December 5, today is 5, right? As we can see, this is the IP address which is issued by router. And which other things has been configured. I remember for this one IP address. This thing. So this is the logs. And remember, guys, this will be deleted. Remember, till now, created default configurations. It will delete it. If you want, we can export this. Syslogs, which is not required. So let me, I do not do that. So ping to, we can ping to the host. So let's give an IP address. I'll ping to my gateway. We are getting right. 100% packet lost. I think this is IPv4. U4. Guys, are you there? Okay, so can you see I can able to ping? Okay, same thing. If I ping to any one of the IP, I think 35 is there. I think mobile phone, I think. Yes, I'm getting reply. Can you see? Even we can do the your this in your trace route with the give the IP address, like telnet port number. Like if you want to do the telnet, let me block this telnet. I don't want. System time full entity.org. Entity time change. I don't think I need to change this. I think I have to take Mumbai, Kolkata, right? Hey, where is India, man? India is not there. Midway Island, Vavi, Alaska, Arizona.
Plus 530.
Hmm?
Plus 530. 5 or 532.
Which one I should select here?
Come down, Taj.
Still down.
Yeah, they are fine.
Yeah, here at last. Pirate Calcutta, Chennai.
Okay, daylight saving timing. Create NTP server address using DHCP. Run as a server local network. So any question, guys, you want to ask here? Please changing this thing, guys. Remember, keep changing the password every month. So one more thing you want to add. Whenever you use any social media, this thing, especially wireless, if you connect any one of the network, especially the public network, so make sure that, guys, you disconnect it and clear the logs. Okay, clear the history. Because due to the security, because there are a lot of issues, I'm getting a lot of issues from different students across the world, guys. A lot of hacking has become very common. Understood, guys. This is a very simple lab. Okay, so lab this thing, guys. So what I'm planning to do the lab for this thing, guys. I think I have some files, very easy lab. I think I have the two labs for the Meraki. I will share you these two files, guys, in your group. It's very easy lab, guys. I think you can able to do it. Just open packet tracer. So just go through it. I'm sure I think you can able to do it. Oh, where is it? I think I have closed it. It's quite very easy lab, guys. I'm sure I think you can able to do it. So any questions, guys? Can I log out from here? Any question? Because this is my wireless router at home. Like if you want, you can access your router, home router, and check what are the parameters, what are the settings are there, so that you are the person who is going to protect your home network from any cyber threats, right? Especially for the wireless. Any router, guys, if you check, I think they will give the password also. Default password for default routers. You can check in Google. Default password will be there. So any question, guys? I think this is the last day of the training, right? I think today Sahan has joined. Any question? Sharat, Ratnakar, Srinidhi, Kranti, Shashikant, Amisha, Diksha. Yes, wireless, guys, because lab I had two lab I have shared to you. It's very simple lab using packet tracer. I think you can do it. I think 2 or 3 line commands. Yes, Srinidhi, you are asking something.
That's regarding ACL. I have a doubt.
if we have 3 routers, so if we want to put DNI in the second middle router PC, then we can take as a source for first and third router, no? Both we can take, no?
ACL, which ACL you want to do?
Standard.
Okay, standard means what is the standard where you should configure it? Nearest to
Destination, right?
destinations. Now you check which router network you want to block.
Then second router's PC want to block. Then we can take nearest means you can possible for first and third also, right? Both.
From where to where you want to block?
From the second router I'm asking about.
Certain router you want to block to access which network?
Third network.
Third network means then which router is you want to configure now? Who is the source and who is your destination?
Third, I think.
Yes, we should configure in third router.
Third router. Okay.
That's it. Because when you want to block the router 2 network to access your router 1 network, then you should configure in router 1. Understood?
Yeah.
Yes. Any other questions, guys? What Amisha, Ammu Maria, Navya?
No, Taj, no questions.
What Amisha, how is the preparation for tomorrow's assessment?
It's going, Taj. I have to study today also entire day. Few topics are left.
Okay. What about Diksha? She's there.
Yes, Taj.
How is the tomorrow's preparation?
Taj, it's still going on. I also need to practice after my lunch.
Okay. What about Ratnakar?
Yes, Taj. Practice some labs till yesterday, and also I need to revise today.
Okay. What about Kranti?
Need to practice more, Taj.
Any more questions from tomorrow's session, guys?
Taj, Ratnaka here.
Yeah, Ratnakar.
Once the assessment is done, in how many days can we expect the assessment marks?
I think 2 days, 1 or 2 days maximum.
Okay, Taj.
Yeah. Okay, I think San is pinging. We'll see, guys. How we are planning for CCN exam, guys? Next, as I told you that this month before next New Year starts, just plan your CCN exam, guys. So definitely, I think anyhow I shared my number right for all the guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Just plan your CCN exam, guys.
And thank you, Taj, for your training. It's so helpful for us, which you provide for 17 days from last 4 weeks. It is really helpful for us, which you train very well each and every points. So thank you for giving a training, and I'm thank you for opportunity to form our manager, and thank you for also you also for our training.
Thank you very much, Srinidhi, for your compliment.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your good feedback. This will help us to grow like where I can improve my quality of training.
Yeah, Taj.
Thank you, Srinidhi. Thank you very much. So anything, guys, other guys you want to add about this training? Any questions? Also welcome. Good question, small question, big question, useless question also welcome.
What you teach is more lab, no? That is more helpful for us.
That's the
Theory,
reason I told you starting
apart
itself.
from theory, you trained us for a lab, no? That is really we learned more.
Hmm. Starting itself I told because I'm going to teach this 20 to 30% the theory part. I don't want to make it a board training. So even because as you know that it is online training,
Yeah.
right? If it is like interactive training, okay, that is a different scenario. Interactive training will be more effective as per my experience, guys.
Yeah.
Because online training, the reason I decided like for every batch. So wherever I take the online training, so most of the things like theory part, I'll try to summarize as much as I can. Then more priority will be given for the lab because demonstrations make a lot of sense to understand the technology. And still many things have there really for what I train and just try to plan your exam. I'm sure I think guys, I think just work out just 2 weeks for CCNA. I think dumps also I have showed you the latest, I think last 8 months dumps I showed you. If you buy the dumps guys, how we can plan your exam? Best thing is when you're planning to give exam, all the guys within a week, try to buy only one dumps. Okay, and share among your friends. Okay, and schedule one day, 3 4 people can book the exam, and within 1 week 20 30 people they can give the exam. The questions will be the dumps, latest dumps when you buy from the site. I think site also has schedule, right? Websites. So there we can buy around 30 40 $50 or $60. So try to write this exam within a week. Every week the question changes. Remember that for CCN exam. Okay, and when you buy the dumps, 90%, okay, questions will be same, 90 to 95%, not 100%, 90 to 95% same question will come for your CCN exam. The other reason, latest dump you have to buy. If you have the old dumps means, if you just go to the old dumps, you want to give the exam means, so it's not possible to just pass your CCN exam. So anything else, guys?
And we have to take a screenshot of Cisco packet tracer, right? Which we did a lab for our assessment. And screenshot and PPT file.
Because no need to take a screenshot. Screenshot will be taken when you are doing the technical documentation. Because in 2 hours it's not possible to do the technical documentations. So just we need to send the lab, what lab we had done in one file, just lab 1 and lab 2. Save the file with your work ID in your name and send the mail to me.
Okay.
Okay, in Outlook, we can type my name, we can see.
Yeah. Outlook and Teams also.
Yeah. So better to send the email. Okay, so that I can download all your files and make separate folder so that it helps for me to evaluate your lab assessment and MCQ.
Okay, Taj, we will do that.
Yeah. So anything else, guys, you want to add? Any questions? I think 3 weeks training, right? This is the 4th week, I guess, right?
4th week, yeah.
The 4th week of training. And keep learning, guys. The IT is a field. If you don't upgrade yourself, as simple as this, your IT in IT industry. Very simple, guys. The word is very harsh word, but it is a true, guys. Diksha, Amisha, Ammu, guys, are you there?
Yes,
Yes,
Taj.
sir.
Did you hear me? What did I say?
Yes.
You have to keep upgrading yourself. Navya Raj, are you there? Diksha, you're asking something?
No, Taj.
Yes, Taj.
No more questions? Okay, then tomorrow assessment day. So tomorrow I'll see you then.
Yes, Taj.
Yes, thank you, Taj.
Okay,
Thank you,
Taj.
Taj.
Thank you,
Thanks
guys.
for your
Thank you,
training.
Shalak.
Thank you, Taj.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Taj.
Thank you, Amisha.
Thank you so much, Taj.